Welcome back, Hordlings, to more mean streets. Alright, I got my facts from Vanessa. Jerome Milbourne lives in San Francisco at 4623. Jot that down. I might already jotted down coordinates list. And now we're going to call up Mrs. Lee Chan. Hurry! Watch out behind you, it's Godzilla! So it's time to fork over some Cowley Tits McGee, Miss Lee.
What can I help you with today?
Maybe she can get Tom Griffith for me.
Make me an offer.
Oh, me love you long time.
Look for my facts. Make me an offer.
Arnold Dweeb. And we can get away with giving her 500
Look
for
for
that.
my facts.
Alright, well, we have Jerome Milbourne's coordinates, so let's go there while we wait for the rest of our facts. Seems close. I believe I can fly. Kerplunk. Kind of sped past that a little bit. Oh, here come my facts. Tom Griffith, 4590. And this must be for Ed Bradley. Oh no, Arnold Dweeb. Oh, he's going to meet me at Oakland Coliseum near the 50-yard line. Sweet. Alright, that gives us some more leads. The autopilot still automatically takes you up 1,000 feet. That is fucking terrible. I stand on the sidewalk in front of the Terrace condominium complex and look up at the 40-story structure. Jerome Milbourne's condo is on the 27th floor. After a quick ride up the elevator, I find myself knocking on his door. I try for a few minutes, but no one answers. Finally, a neighbor next door walks out into the hallway and tells me that Milbourne left several days ago on vacation and won't be back for several weeks. I thank the guy and return to my speeder. Alright, well that was fucking pointless. Come on, you can do it. Oh, hell nah. The fuck you think you is? Tex Murphy, bitch. Your mama sent me. These action scenes right here are harder than the game Dark Souls. By far, way more unforgiving. It's getting tough to go anywhere without someone trying to kill me. I locate the house of Tom Griffith, the VP and General Manager of MTC. It's a two-story home with a spike-wrought iron fence, a swimming pool, and concrete paths that wind among bird baths and fountains. I knock on the door, but no one answers. I can tell someone's there, so I continue knocking. Finally, a rather irritated dickhead Tom Griffith comes to the door. How did you find out about Overlord? I guess it doesn't matter because it's almost operational. Though microchips and satellite monitoring stations, we can watch anyone anywhere in the world. Overlord will greatly enhance government security. Everyone will benefit through this new control device, except those who are deemed a threat. Like you, Tex Murphy. Snarf, snarf. Sorry, can't help you there. That ill-tempered freak, he gets to think twice before he speaks. That way he can say something even nastier. Anything he says about us is a lie. The only reason we hired that manster is because of his vast computer knowledge. Let's talk about Frank Schmeing. He's the president of Gideon and MTZ. He could care less about MTC. And that's fine with me. We get along fine without him. He's the head of Law and Order Party and is our business partner on a joint venture project. Very soon he could become one of the most powerful men in the world. I stick my face next to his and say, listen, meathead, give me the scoop or I'll beat the shit out of you. I'll tell you what you want to know, but if they find out I told you, they'll work me over good. I wanted to punch him. Alright, that's all we need from that nimble nut. Now we're going to head over to the second accountant on the list, Ed Bradley. And then we're going to head over to Arnold Dweebs. And while I'm flying, I'm going to be refilling my beer. So see you soon. I'm near the 50-yard line at the Oakland Coliseum. Supposed to meet Arnold Dweeb, the accountant for MTC. Strong cold wind rips off the bay. It made my trench coat clumsy, flapping around my legs. I wouldn't even wear the damn thing if it weren't to avoid the effects of latent radiation. Arnold Dweeb suddenly appears as if from out of nowhere. He looks like an #1 weenie. He's the type of accountant my parents warned me about. Oh, yeah. I went to Dweeb. Here I'm thinking I put in the coordinates for Ed Bradley. Whoops. That's alright. My time's valuable. I don't give anything for free. Unfortunately, we have to pay this dick blicker $3 grand for the information we need. Thanks, buddy. I'll tell you what I know. Here's a list of people who have received checks from MTC. I've also included some of the navigational codes to help you find them. Don't tell anyone where you got this list. Carl Linsky, Ron Morgan, George Valdez, Brenda Perry, Greg Call, Cal Davis, Big Jim Slade, Tom Griffith, John Claus, Bosworth Clark, Sandra Larson, Della Lang, Sam Jones, and Larry Hammond. I'm not giving you shit else. So we get a few new nav codes out of that. Nothing big. And that's really all we need from Dingleberry. Alright, Ed Bradley. That's who I meant to go to. Let's see if he's got any information for us. Need to fly out of the stadium. And we'll be there soon. I'll tell you what, this autopilot is careful. Here we are out of the bottom cam. Oh, got a fax. Drop this case or you're dead, Murphy. Another death threat. I find Ed Bradley's home and knock on the door. I wondered to myself if this could be the same Ed Bradley who used to be on TV when I was little, but then realized he'd be dead by now. Bradley is a meek little bespectacled man, about 45. I ask him about Gideon and MTC Corporation. He replies he has nothing to do with the accounting between the two companies. If I wanted information on that, I must talk to Arnold Dweeb. I thank him for the tip and leave. Alright, well, we've already talked to Arnold Dweeb. I need to sell some more shit. This information is costing me money. Alright, well, from now I think I'm going to sell the gallium arsenide. That was worth $2,000. That'll give us some more money back. It's time to call up Mrs. Lee Chen and spend more money. We need more coordinates.
What can I help you with today? Make me an offer.
For Ron Morgan, you're going to end up spending $800.
That seems fair.
The way you find this out is obviously you start at 100 and you work your way up in 100 increments.
Make me an offer. That seems fair. Make me an offer.
Big Jim Slade, he ain't worth shit.
That seems fair.
These are all names, of course, that we got from Dweeb. Now we're having Lee Chen gather information on them.
Make me an offer. That seems fair.
Last but not least,
Make
Sam
me an
Jones.
offer. That seems
Bringing us
fair.
down to 7 G's. All right, well, here come the faxes. Ron Morgan has a girlfriend named Della Lang. She knows where to find him. All right, we got her coordinates already. But she's far away. Talk to Steve Clements about Greg Call. He can give you some important facts you might need. She's quick. I don't know where to find Slade, but Police Detective Steve Clements might be able to help you. I'm glad I paid you this money for this shit. I don't know where Clark is, but I have a lead. Talk to Peter Dole, the insurance agent. He wrote an insurance policy for Bosworth Clark, and he may be able to help you locate him. I don't know where Jones is, but John Kloss can help you locate him. All right. Well, I'm glad I just gave you $3,000 for shit. Anyways, I'm going to head on over to Della Lang's place. We'll see you there. And here we are. I like the different locations and places. It's pretty cool. Della Lang's apartment in Ventura is part of a small complex. Della Lang answers the door. I give her the details of the case and ask if she has a few minutes to answer some questions. It's clear that she doesn't want to be bothered, but then agrees. Make it quick, she says. Tell me about them titties. Sorry, can't help you there. Tell me about that poom poom. You can't help me there either? Well, fuck. Okay, let's get back to the actual questioning then. What about Ron Morgan? Ron and I go out on occasion. If you're looking for him, he's got a cabin near Yosemite, 1998. If you see him, tell him I still have those handcuffs. Whoa, look at the look on that bitch's face. Jesus. MTC is Gideon's Management Training Center. To tell you the truth, I haven't gotten far with him. Tom Griffith doesn't like me looking into their affairs much. She likes her some Ron cock. Ooh, look at that face. Ooh. You don't want her giving it out any BJs. When I meet him to discuss company procedures, he's always stalling about certain reports not being available. Then he tries to ask me out. He's a royal pain in the asshole. Alright, good enough. Later there, Cringer. We're gonna go check out Ron Morgan's cabin. See you later there, Battle Cat. Autopilot. Engaged. Rage cage. Of course, as you're flying, you can check out the different views. The front view, the rear view. That's the view all you homos like. The left view. And the right view. The down view. That's real interesting. Here we are. Being in the mountains feels like getting out of school for the summer. The air is still pretty clean, and the sky is actually blue up here. Ron Morgan's cabin is on a beautiful piece of property near Yosemite. It's decorated with quaint, homey items that make me feel like I've stepped back in time. I take a dump on his front porch. Set it on fire. The square-shaped breakfast table. You scan the open page and find an article on the death of Professor Karlinsky. Coincidence? Probably not. I take that shit. You casually scan the magazine Calculus Monthly. Not understanding anything, of course. Each minute you waste skimming the articles brings you closer to impending doom. The food looks unappetizing. Microwave breakfast with no microwave in sight. Sell it. It's an 8-foot couch with a cushion out of place. All right. Looks like cheese that went crunch. Some woman's nylons. The initial on the toe are DL. Oh, Della. The change consists of various coins totaling $1. The small steel handcuff key. I'll leave the Cheetos. It's a small rectangular end table. Ashtray looks like a small glass ashtray. And we gank a key out of there. I'm Tex Murphy. I like to walk slow. Small 4x8 oriental rug is quite worn. Appears to have been moved slightly. Moving the rug reveals a loose floorboard. Moving the floorboard reveals a small compartment. The compartment is locked, and you don't have the key, chump. Touché. Standard metal desk with a single side drawer. On top of the desk is a fax machine. A picture of an attractive woman in lingerie. You frantically search for more, but find none. Giggity! Sell that shit on the black market. A payment book for a beach house located near San Diego, $64.70. Plain trash can sits on the floor next to the desk. The wadded up paper is a fax message which reads, Dear Ronnie, last night was incredible. You're incredible. But I need my nylons back. Yours always, Adela. I got so much evidence. Carefully examining the bookcase reveals nothing out of the ordinary. Alright. Let's take this motherfucking TV and sell it. I need the money. Looks like a very nice high-def TV. You open the panel, and there's the key. Oh, some little Star Trek. It's like the 3-second version of Star Trek. You get to see the Enterprise for a split second there. That's about it. Pretty cool, though. It's a master's degree from Stanford University. Whoa, wall switch. A moose head. A big, ugly moose head stares back at you. There appears to be a latch under his chin. Cash. $500 in cash. A large rock fireplace with an ugly moose head hanging from it. The wadded paper is a fax message which reads, Professor, in accordance with your instructions, I have moved your computer equipment to your beach house. Interesting that didn't burn up in the fire. It's a standard contemporary side chair. We move it and we get a screwdriver. We have a whole screwdriver kit. Alright, now we can open that. Some jewels. Property deed for an acre near Bakersfield. And some ammunition. Sounds groovy to me. Alright, let's get out of here. I think that's all there is for here. Jewels, let's pawn those. All right. Back up to 9,500 bucks. Let's go to the Ron Morgan Bakerfield property. Not too far away. Hell, I'll refill my beer and see you there. Alright, here we are. The piece of property is in the middle of nowhere. There are no structures or buildings, and it's covered with sagebrush and weeds. I walk around the property, but didn't find anything noteworthy. So I leave. Alright, fantastic. Nothing there on the Bakersfield property. Let's head to the beach house. By the time we get there, it's going to be next video time. So I'll see you then, and thanks for watching. And I'll see you at the beach house.